And we have to go to the assembly, not to the royal palace.
Lord Harrowmont is the voice of tradition and stability.
My overlay is gone. Give me a sec. Boop. Overlay, back again.
Lord Harrowmont, said to have kicked castless in the street. Does he respect none beneath his station?
Oh boy, I'm really going for the classics. Hello.
Lady Dace just came through the quarter on a tear. She's telling everyone who'll listen what a leech and a liar Harrowmont is. Good job. So you were serious about wanting to help us. Are you ready to meet Bhelen now?
Yes. Very nice. Let's hope he's a good guy, at least somewhat. I'm ready. Take me to him.
I warned you, be on your best behavior, and keep your weapons sheathed.
Excuse me.
I am impressed, Warden. Not many outsiders so quickly grasp Orzammar's rather convoluted politics. I am Prince Bhelen.
They seem to be pretty
Partake
easy,
told me
actually.
of your efforts against the usurper who tried to claim my father's throne.
I mean, we basically have two factions and, well, that's it. I take it you're not too fond of Harrowmont.
Harrowmont spent his life in the Assembly. He only knows how to lead through compromise and capitulation. That's not what Orzammar needs. The Darkspawn are massing for a blight. The land's topside have been torn apart. We need a strong leader now, someone who can stand up to the Assembly. Someone who will rule, not persuade.
That sounds less democratic. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? What would you do differently as a king? I mean, it's so nice we can now ask what they would do, but it's kind of too late to change team, right?
There is only one thing of importance when I take the throne. The Blight. We need absolute unity to fight against the fulcrum of true evil.
I mean, it's good to be against the Blight, but absolute unity kind of sounds like authoritarian, right? It needs a tyrant. To be fair, a benevolent tyrant is the thing. Is it though? Is it though? Power corrupts, and the tyrant is never good. And I mean, tyrant is inherently bad. Tyrant is not a neutral word. That sounds a little extreme.
Then you have forgotten your training. The Warden's first principle is the Darkspawn must be defeated at all costs. I cannot send you the troops you need while this senseless debate tears Orzammar apart. You've seen for yourself, the city is a slaughterhouse. Criminals run lawless. I could never hold the throne if I allowed such chaos.
Yeah, are we doing the right thing here? Oh boy. How can I help you to take the throne?
You have struck a blow against Harrowmont already, and I thank you for that. But there is another faction in play here. Have you heard of a woman named Jarvia and the Carta of Criminals she runs?
No. Oh, apparently yes. Did we already hear the name Jarvia? I know that we heard about the Carta. The Gang of Castlers, yes.
They know Orzammar is divided now and has no time for them. It's made them bold. If I show the city I can eliminate such a threat, well, let's just say my position would be stronger.
I remember reading a tabletop session? Like reading about a tabletop session, or what do you mean? Where the hero basically become the general of the Dark Lord. Doesn't he kind of stop being the hero when he does that? The thing I would say is there definitely can be a dictator who thinks they mean well, but like being the only person in power and like oppressing resistance is definitely not good. And as I said before, power always corrupts. Even if you had like a good guy as a dictator, I think the good thing would be to abolish the dictatorship. But well. Kind of getting here off track. If I show the city I can eliminate such a threat, well, I'll just say my position would be stronger. Dude, I'm just serving you because you seem like the lesser evil, but you really don't seem to be a good guy. Even though you have Alistair's haircut. I can appreciate that. And let me guess, you want my help.
I'd never ask for such a thing, but if you do eliminate Jarvia and her thugs, you would have my gratitude. And my promise that as king, I will send as many troops as you need to fight the Darkspawn. Unfortunately,
Do I feel like I'm
little information on Jarvia.
Wow.
Her base of power is in Dust Town, the lowest part of the city. And my men have few sources there. Maybe the castless will talk more freely with a stranger.
I mean, I've already been there like 3 times, so I guess. Oh, well. It also feels like dealing with the Mafia. No, I'm not asking you to help me, but if it would randomly happen, you would have my gratitude. Hmm? I'll look into it. That's all I can promise.
That's all I can ask. But I can be of no help until this problem is solved. And every minute we wait, more Darkspawn swarm into human lands.
He's right about that. That's the thing. Unfortunately, it is a good point. I wonder how many more favors we have to do for him. And yeah, now we are in the Royal Palace. So, let's see if we can find more pressure plates. That's another one. Is it? It really looks like one. But I can't hear anything shifting. Huh. The Dark Lord basically purged people who didn't follow his position, but the positions weren't evil, but using dark power to gather the power of the sun to power magic machinery, and the resistance blowing it up caused its dark magic. Well, I guess forcing people to follow you is evil either way. Okay. I'm very confused by those pressure plates. Let's see if we can find something else here.
Yes.
No, Alan. Not yes. Actually, no. Oh, but a letter. Maybe something spicy. Letter to Prince Bhelen. A letter from Rika. My dearest Princess Bhelen, you're too kind to me. I'm a small and insignificant thing, and I do not deserve your attention, but your willingness to tolerate my presence shows you to be a prince amongst men. Oh boy, have some self-respect, girl. I cannot thank you enough for the beautiful necklace you presented to me. I will cherish it always, and I promise I will wear it at our next meeting. I know my gratitude means nothing to you, but I must say again, thank you. I will always be your humble and devoted servant. Well, I wonder what kind of necklace. I wonder if it's important. Okay, maybe we have to stand on all of those pressure plates. So what we're going to do is just run to the first one and wait for it to make the sound. I'm really getting lost in this palace. Like, where am I?
Right.
Okay, here with the first one. Okay, that definitely made a sound. This doesn't make a sound. Is there like an order we have to follow or something? Cause nothing. I don't hear a thing here. Let's just keep investigating. And also looting while we're at it, right? A longbow, which we're not going to use, and a book. Or a Trine's journal. Oh wait. Trine was the killed son, right? I don't know. Trine's journal. 21 Ferventis. Noticed Golem running around trying to get pieces of my sibling's ceremonial armor ready for the feast. Stopped him, asked him how preparations were going. I think at least Adukin was also the king's name, right? He mentioned that one of the braces had a spot of tarnish on it. I was quite impressed at his dedication. He's most loyal to our family. 23 Ferventus. I was on way to discuss the treaty with father when came across a messenger waiting in the hall. On being asked why he was loitering about the royal palace, he mumbled something about having a gift for the new commander, and asked me, begged almost, to pass along some object or other to my sibling. Me, the heir to the throne of Orzammer, does not run errands for a messenger. Must have been new on the job. Had him thrown out. However, still reading from the gall of it. Then later that Bhelen had told the messenger the quickest way to get things to our sibling was through me, and had made him wait until I came by. So unseemly for a prince of Orzammer to play such tricks. He needs to grow up and understand that as royalty, he has responsibilities. I mean, actually sounds funny. 24 Ferventus. Found Bhelen's little playmate. Again. Thinking about the corridors outside his bedroom this morning. Must have been trying to steal something already had. Bosom seemed fuller than most decent ladies. Some jewels hidden in the bodice. Anyway. Pretended not to see her. Would have been awkward otherwise. Wish Bhelen would keep her confined to his room. Yikes. If he must have her around. Little brother is too concerned with fun and pleasure and not serious enough about his duties as prince. Must talk to him about discipline when we have time. Unfortunately, much too busy with the many tasks father has laid upon my shoulders. Oof, sounds like a very fun guy, this Trine. And hey, let's keep people confined to your rooms for fun. Also great. 26 Ferventus. Remember to send small token of gratitude to Jalia Halmi. Alliance between Halmi and Edusen must be kept strong. Lady Jalia will of course accept proposal of marriage, since we'll be king sooner or later. But never hurts to be polite and keep the lady happy. Hear that there are some surfaces selling silks. Maybe we'll send second out for something nice. Jalia's favorite color, turquoise. 28 Ferventus. I heard about there being provings held in our siblings' honor. They did not have provings for me at my first commission, and I'm the heir. What is going on? Let's watch these provings. Make presence felt. Orzammer must not forget that I am to be her next king. Well, Trine doesn't seem to be the most fun guy, right? Okay, let's look around and search for the other pressure plates. The rodents. Do you think she's sick? Probably, right? Especially with the herbalist besides her.
Please be quiet. My patient needs a rest. Fools and their politics. The poison was probably imported as a king killer, and she got dosed by mistake. I've never seen anything this potent.
But I mean, if it would be very potent, wouldn't she be dead? You can cure it?
It's a very strange toxin. I know there's a counter, but the ingredients are so rare, it just doesn't matter. If you can chase these things down, I'll thank you, but I won't get my hopes up. The stone will take her soon.
What do we need? Exotic methods. An herbalist in the royal palace gave you a recipe for a dwarven regicide antidote to cure a poison novel. Dwarven regicide antidote. Okay, we actually just need concentrate agent, but also master herbalism, which apparently we don't have. Can it be? No. We're actually one short of that. I wonder if someone else in our camp knows that. Oh well. And I mean, we need Concentrator Agent anyway. But there was no pressure plate. Just have one here. There's none in here. No, there is one. Ah, but there's also no sound.
Now we go.
We're just going to put Zevran there. I don't know, I'm just waiting for to find one which makes a sound again, you know? Because I would expect there to be like a necessary order. Here there was also no pressure plate. Nope. I think there are just 3, right? Because I mean here we didn't find any. Well then, let's just step onto them. But nothing happens. Well. Wait. No, it's always in the same direction. And now it sounds like it's from the right. And if we do this, it's still from the right. What? Okay, I think the direction of sound doesn't tell us anything. I really don't know. The Royal Guard still standing here. Great. Yeah, well, I'd say let's go. Please don't crash. Thank you. Okay, I think we had to go to Dusttown again, right? Yes. But we have to leave the Diamond Quarter first.
News of the hour. Lord Bhelen, endorsed by the Grey Warden.
Wait, what? I mean...
Of the hour. Lord Bhelen, unable to win own battles, relies on Grey Wardens.
Same news, different connotation. Oh, can we talk to you?
Can you believe it? Oghren's barely even warrior caste anymore, and he just clomps in here like he's entitled.
What do you mean by barely warrior case?
Well, he killed Lord Mino's youngest son in a duel to First Blood. It was a huge scandal.
Oh boy.
Oghren should have been executed, but he'd won honors in the Deep Roads. Instead, they stripped him of all weapons and forbid him from engaging in fights within city limits. If he breaks the decree, he'll be exiled.
And maybe that's also why he had to leave, had to be left behind, right? And didn't go with Branka. I wasn't allowed to go with her. Why does Oghren care so much about Branka?
She's still his wife, isn't she? Even if she took their entire house into the Deep Roads and abandoned him.
Oh wow, that makes it even worse. Ouch. Branka was married to that drunk?
Well, before she was a paragon, she was just a smith. And Oghren was one of the best warriors of his generation.
How did she become a paragon?
She invented a smokeless fuel that let the smith caste increase their output by nearly 1/3. Deaths from the Black Lung also dropped. The Assembly said she had the favor of the ancestors and declared her a paragon. They moved
Basically an engineer.
Oghren and all their relatives to the noble caste and founded a new house in her name.
Fancy. And why did Branka go into the Deep Roads?
Chasing some old treasure. She was quite secretive. Outright rude, really. She said she never asked if found a house, that she didn't care about politics, and that we were too self-absorbed to defeat the Darkspawn. She actually
Kinda right about the last thing.
anyone who said they'd come after her.
What were you and Oghren arguing about?
It's been 2 years since Bronca left. No one has ever stayed in the deep roads that long and survived. The search teams who
What's
went
wrong
out
with
found
Orzammer?
nothing, but Oghren wants to keep risking lives searching.
Like, every time he starts speaking like a new line, it kind of flashes, right? I should start leaving. I should leave before you start complaining about me too.
If you see any guardsmen, tell them Oghren was at it again.
Maybe we can talk to Oghren some more about after this. I mean, we're passing by the tavern anyway, so let's try it. Or we can talk about with the captain of the guard about Oghren.
Yes, Warden. What is it?
Nope.
Yes, you should.
Yeah. Ah, so very charming. Oh. You know, seeing those Harriman fanatics, I kind of feel like they're going to attack us. And you know, I'm feeling adventurous, so we're going to try risking using Winter's Grasp again. Let's see.
Adventure's not over.
Bhelen has corrupted the
I knew it.
Warden. And
Great.
for Harriman.
There's so few doors, and we're just killing 6 more of them. Ah, see? Winter's Grasp worked. It's just the deep roads. Hey. Rude. Oh, heal. Wow. The healing spell now got the game to crash? Why? I thought it was just like Winter's Grasp. Why is this game crashing so much? It really doesn't make any sense. Alright. Let's just try it again. Come on, game. Bring it. Okay, that worked. It really looks a lot worse with graphic details to the lowest. Everything looks very grey and very mushy and oof, but if it helps, we're gonna take it. Okay, people, can we just like cleanly fight? You just die, I win, they saved, we can continue. Okay.
Corrupted the Warden.
Yes.
Endless for Harriman.
And I mean, the map isn't even that big, is it? Oh, come on, let's kind of stress test it as well. But I mean, the Winter's Grasp spell didn't seem to be what's bad here. Didn't seem to be the trigger for the crash.
I hope I don't get
Oh,
blood
don't
all
crash.
over your head.
Don't crash, don't crash, don't crash. I wonder if it was the level up which caused the crash. Oh no.
As you wish.
But it's looking good. I mean, not graphically good, cause it definitely doesn't.
I shall do it.
But it's not crashing. So we take it. Even though I apologize for the graphics. Oh well. Is it also just me, or does Baxter look like way lighter and doesn't have any wall painting? Well, the things that happen. Did you use the LA patch to fix memory leak of the game? It's a common issue. I did, but still, thanks for the idea. Dexterity, Constitution. I also used like the there's like a mod pack to fix like most of the bugs and crashes and issues. Also using that. Keen defense. Okay, that's quick save. And I mean, when in doubt, we're just going to use this low graphic mode for Orzammer and hope it works. Okay. Come on, Karta people, where are you? Oh, suddenly blood. Where were they supposed to be? Javia. No one knows where her hideout is, but you should be able to find clues to her whereabouts in Dusttown. You know, I kind of think it's connected to this suspicious door, but who knows? Maybe Nadista can tell us something.
Enough of the architectural beauty of Dusttown? You need old Nadezda to play tour guide?
Nadesta? Do you know a woman named Javia?
Know her. I used to run with her. Jarvia took over the Carta not more than a year ago, and already she's got every duster with both legs bearing swords for her.
So does the Carta have a base anywhere?
They do, but it's not easy to find. Jarvia's got real paranoid. She's got Carta members all carrying these fingerbone tokens. She scratches some mark into them so she'll know they came from her. There's doors to her base all over the city, but only one is ever open at a time. And if you show up without a token, you'd never know it was there.
She's really helpful, right? I mean, we were just like kind to her once and she's like spilling all the tea. Where do I find one of these tokens?
Can't help you there, Selrocka. The Carta members keep them real tight. But that's worth something, right? Maybe just a little.
Ah, come on. That was worth enough. I'll give you 10 silver. Take care of yourself.
I'll think of you when I go to bed with a full stomach.
Enjoy the food. Maybe we just need to annoy the Carter thugs and then we'll fight some and then we're going to get like a thing or two. Gosh, that door texture. Anyway. Alistair? Okay. Well, yeah, you do you. Is he just going to stay there? Well, can you help us?
Pleasure doing business with you.
What does the quest log say? Nothing. Maybe we can do something at the door now? Oh, we can talk to the idle dwarf, maybe? Oh, they're dead knocks.
Your clothes are so fancy. Did you get them topside?
What a weird question to start a dialogue with, but hey. I'm Alan, pleased to meet you.
My mam used to say they don't got no stone to protect them topside. If I go up there, I'm gonna fall into the sky.
This is not how it works. You just have to hold on real tight with your feet, you know?
Yes. When my dad left, he never came back. Who's to say he didn't fall up, eh?
I thought you were not allowed to go back. I have to go now. Somewhere.
Don't fall into the sky when you go back up there.
Was he here before? Could we talk to him before? You're not very helpful.
Yes? Why is someone like you hanging about Dusttown so much?
Can we now ask you something? No.
Don't fall into the sky when you go back up there.
I still feel bad about the knocks. Okay. Hello, door. That's just the same. Look through the slot. You see nothing but blackness. We can go into Slum's house again.
All right.
Well, look
Haha.
what we have here.
Something changed.
Jarvia said you were looking for trouble.
Yes!
Congratulations. You found it.
Yay! When we kill you, we get some nice loot. Thanks for showing up, my friend. Yeah, well. But that was their ambush plan, just expecting us to open a random house. Like, oof. I mean, I guess, but that was the best plan they could come up with. Ah, come on. Oh, oh, oh. Wait, I'm almost dead. Phew. Come on, freeze. Or not. Freeze.
Don't kill me! Sorry, ancestors. What do they teach you on the surface? You fight like a bleeding archdemon. Sweet bloody stone, look at them all.
Yeah, well, you attacked me, my friend. Why did you attack me?
Jarvius said you've been asking about. Don't look at me like that. I got a kid. I got no other way to bring in coin.
We're still killing people. Or, well, getting killed by me. Tell me how to find Jarvia, or you join your friends.
The base is below the city. You can get to it through the wall of the third house on this row. Put this token through the slot, and it'll open. Well, will you let me go now?
I mean, given that you've given me that information, can you even continue working for her? Ah, come on, we have enough blood on our hands. Yes, and you won't want to be at Jarvia's when I get there.
Really? Oh, thank you. You're a good person. How do they say it? The ancestors have shown their favor. Bless you.
Yeah, you know, someone has to be the good person in this house.
So be it.
Yes, I'm still here.
What? Level up for Morrigan. Let's just go with more magic and a little bit more willpower. And Spirit Healer.
I'm off.
Don't crash, game. Please remain calm and stable. Nice, that was easy enough. And we put in the finger bone token into the slot. Door unlocks.